Okay, everyone ready? All rise to the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman Alvarez, absent. Councilwoman Eckhart.
Here.
Councilwoman Hudak.
Here.
Councilman Lord.
Here.
Supervisor Hay.
Here. Okay, notation of the exits in the front and the rear and the electronic device. Please put it on vibrate. You know what? Okay, you know what? We're going to open the public hearing on the 2018 MS4 annual report. Waive the reading of the public hearing notice. So moved.
I'll second.
Oh, let's do this.
Close the executive session.
We can't.
Executive session.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Make a motion to come out of executive session, no action was taken.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now what I just said. I make a motion to open the public hearing of the 2018 MS4 annual report, waive the reading of the notice.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is anyone here this evening to speak to the 2018 MS4 annual report? It's almost like watching
And don't
grass
rush,
grow.
don't rush the
Don't
podium.
rush the mic on this one. Yeah.
Seeing no takers, I make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now we'll get to the good stuff. The presentation of the Earth Day Awards. Ms. Eckhart, this is your favorite time
This
of year.
is my favorite time of year.
Thank you.
It's always
Give me one
fun.
sign.
Yep.
I first would like to thank the Brewster School District, but especially Irene Othmer, who this is his 7th year, I think, that we've done this. And we've got a proclamation that I'd like to read for Ms. Othmer, because really I'm so grateful, and the students just do better and better work. So, and it's not really long. So, whereas it is the sense of this town board that the quality of the community is measured by the unique and extraordinary accomplishments of the citizens who donate their time and dedication to the community, and whereas Irene Othmer has distinguished herself as an outstanding leader in the 2018 Earth Day Art Contest, as well as utilizing her skills and sharing her expertise with students as a creative arts teacher in the Brewster Central School District. Ms. Othmer has been helping with Earth Day since 2012 and has always been responsive, supportive, enthusiastic, and continues to play an invaluable part of her Earth Day. And whereas Irene Othmer's dedication, volunteerism, and service to the community, all the while fulfilling her responsibility to her family, exemplifies her deep sense of commitment and perseverance necessary to make the 2018 Earth Day contest a success. Now, therefore, it be it resolved that the town board of the town of Southeast shall recognize and commend Irene Othmer upon the occasion of her recognition of leadership in the 2018 Earth Day Art Contest, and to congratulate her family, friends, and fellow associates who have shared in these special accomplishments, knowing that in doing so she has encouraged others in many ways. So thank you. No, thank you. So stay up here with me so we can congratulate all the students. I know there are 2 students here of the 3 that were got awards. First place was Veronica. Our theme was wildlife in the Southeast, and we'll hold up, when you come up here and get your certificates and checks, we can hold up the artwork because it really was wonderful. Veronica Arriaga, is that correct? Is she here? She's not here tonight. She was first place winner. Megan O'Gorman is in second place, and we'd love you to come up here. Thank you. Let's get everyone up here. And the town board, I'd love you to come down and meet everyone. It's these budding artists have done such a wonderful job. And in third place, Isabella Sabbath. So let me, John, can you hold up the first place? Oh, I know. Oh, sorry, let's move
Yeah,
it back.
check, I'll take that back.
Yeah. Megan,
Thank you.
this is for you, but hold this up, please. It really is wonderful. Yes, come stand here. This will be perfect. Ms. McCullough.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, really an outstanding job. Go stand here. Oh, sure. Do you want a picture with you?
The person who's least artistic is standing next to the first place winner.
Really? So they're just beautiful, and they were in, I'd like to thank Studio Around the Corner. They were exhibited there for a couple of weeks, and I'm really proud of the Brewster art system. It's fantastic, so thank you.
Thank you.
Like a draw like that, we have to be super.
I'll take this, and then just so you know.
I will see her tomorrow.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Ladies, you know.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Excellent. You did a great job. Thank you so much. You've got, everything is in there. Yeah.
Thank you.
We never get to shake young people's hands. It's always exciting.
Only the old people.
Yeah, it's all the old people, so. Anyhow, thank you all so much. It's as good as always. So if I can, and I'll sit down again, I'd like to give a brief report about Earth Day. I'd briefly like to just give a roundup on Earth Day because there were so many people to thank. We had the town booth to encourage cleanup, and we worked both days on Main Street with the Village of Brewster, Christine Piccini, trustee Christine Piccini, and Peter Hansen was there as well. We had, thanks to our planning department, we had newly designed informational sheets on lawn care and water quality. There was outreach done to the Latino community, was coordinated by Norma Piera, and she came into the booth on Sunday to help translate the art contest we just saw, which was the really fun part. We did promote a little more this year, which was great, on the town website and Facebook, and the Brewster school system was fantastic because they let us be on the electronic backpack. We had 2 themed puppet shows, which were successful down at Electrazone Field, so we got to use the field. And overall, just so people know, there were 100 residents helped with cleanup. There were 36 people came to the booth itself, 12 Boy Scouts and 2 adults. Thank you to the Boy Scouts, cleaned up at the school campus grounds. 12 Lake Tenetta residents, and I actually think there were more than that helped clean around the lake. 20 Milltown Road Association residents cleaned up the Milltown area. They collected 73 bags of garbage, which is a record. 25 7th grade art students were in the poster contest. 40 people attended the puppet show. And 27 yards of a 30-yard dumpster were filled. And I think for the first time, Highway did separate garbage into metals, batteries, tires, and plastic bags. So I'm really grateful for the help. I hope next year we'll have even more participation. John was a big help too, and despite having the lower turnout, say in Milltown, we actually collected more garbage. So thank you to all the residents who helped. And Eric helped, yes. Thank you. But
Thank you.
thanks, Tony.
You're welcome. And thank you, Lynn. I know you take everything to heart, but this is your bigger heart.
I really like doing it, and I think once we clean up, it does look better. And Route 22, just so you know, was cleaned up the week before, and once it gets clean, it stays cleaner a little longer. So
I know,
I'm sorry. There used to be a name associated with that never cleaned up. It's always
now
been
there's a name
cleaned up.
associated, which I will not
I know.
mention, but we do clean up, and they do, and it's fantastic. So thank you.
That's a good thing. Sorry.
I know that when after cleanup, areas that I've been, when I pass it the next time and I see stuff on the ground, I take it personal. It really bothers me, that was clean last week, what'd you do?
I know.
Yeah, last week, 7 days later, it looks like we've almost never done it.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but thank you for the time. I appreciate it. And our residents deserve the big thanks.
Yes, thank you all. Okay, we have nothing this evening for the work session, so I'll make a motion to go into the regular portion of the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'll waive the reading of the correspondence. The approval of the voucher list. Uh-oh, time out. town. It's $1,694,071.97. So moved.
I'll
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Setting the meeting dates and public hearings. All meetings will be held at 1360 Route 22, Brewster, New York, at 7 p.m. unless otherwise noted. Thursday, June 7, 2018, and Thursday, June 21st, 2018. So moved.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Waive the reading of the budget transfers. So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 5 is a resolution, standard workday and reporting resolution. Now therefore be resolved that the town of Southeast hereby amends the standard workday schedule previously adopted and submitted for elected and appointed officials for 2018 to include the days/month work for the newly elected councilperson, and will report the following days' work in the New York State and local employees retirement system based upon the record of activities maintained and submitted by this official to the town clerk. It's John Lord. I'm not going to give his 4 digits and social security number, his registration number, and between 1/1/18 and 12/31/2022 is the time for your term, and day month based on records is 11.56 hours. Thank you. They do work.
Thank you. Yeah.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, number 6, it's a resolution, IME, Town of Southeast, North Salem School District, tax collection for services. Now therefore be resolved that the town supervisor be and is hereby authorized to execute and deliver an intermunicipal agreement, IMA, to the North Salem School District in the name of and on behalf of the town of Southeast, wherein and whereby the North Salem School District will reimburse the town of Southeast for all expenses actually incurred by the town in connection with the annual software support and maintenance of the tax collection system provided by the Business Automation Services, Inc. So move for discussion.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, number 7, resolution, IMA, Town of Southeast Brewster Central School District, tax collection services. Now therefore be resolved that the town supervisor be and is hereby authorized to execute and deliver an IMA to the Brewster Central School District in the name of and on behalf of the town of Southeast, wherein and whereby the Brewster Central School District will reimburse the town of Southeast for all expenses actually incurred by the town in connection with the annual software support and maintenance of the tax collection system provided by Business Automation Services, Inc. So move for discussion.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 8, it's a resolution to create a bank account for the Dasney Scalpino Park grant. Now therefore be resolved that the supervisor and the town finance officer are hereby authorized to establish a separate and segregated demand deposit account with Mayapack Bank, and shall deposit therein such funds received by the grant or otherwise for the purpose of improving Scalpino Park. And be further resolved that the supervisor, town board members, and the town finance officer are hereby authorized to sign and execute any and all signature cards or other necessary documentation prepared by the town's bank and institution to evidence such signing authority. And therefore be resolved that all checks drawn on such demand deposit accounts shall require 2 signatures consisting of 2 individual members of the town board and/or the town financial officer, Ron Hunn. And be further resolved that the town clerk is hereby authorized and directed to forward a certified copy of this resolution to the town accounting and bookkeeping department and to the Mayapack Bank forthwith. So move for discussion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Supervisor's report. It's almost like watching grass grow. Things are right on target budget-wise. I mean, we had to clean up, but everything seems to be within budget, and things are good at the moment. Now, that's your second passion.
It is, thank
Okay.
you. But you're doing all the heavy lifting, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to make a motion to waive the rules this evening. As you know, we passed the 2000 MS4 annual budget, our annual report, so to speak, and it's due tomorrow.
Okay,
So I hope no one says no to waiving the rules.
I'm fine. I'd second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, on the motion, allow me to sign and provide to the state the MS4 annual report for 2018. So moved.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Public comment?
Woman of distinction, are we doing that?
Not tonight.
Town board members?
I have something.
Go ahead.
We knew it.
I'm sorry. but
Are we
I
still
do.
picking up garbage?
No, we're off that topic. I just wanted to tell residents of Southeast, I was at a DOT meeting. There is going to be massive repaving, which most people are aware of. The bulk of it is in Carmel, but it will be from Route 6 and 312 near Tilly Foster to the Reed Library on Route 6 and 52. They're already doing drainage work, but it will be milling and paving starting June 11th, so try to avoid the area. They're doing some nighttime work, mostly in Carmel, but I've asked, and I think, Tony, that the DOT representative, Dina, has been very good in the past about working with the town, and was great on 22. So I think they'll be very accommodating. They are not going to do work daytime hours on 312 and 6, so I don't think they will. Well, as they said, they promised not on a Friday. So everyone, please be conscious of that. Also, I was at a county meeting last night, and there was an update on the Morningthorpe Bridge, which is pedestrian only at the bottom of Turk Hill. They think that will be done, I was told, in this construction year, so that should be done in 2018. They are working on the bike path from the Brewster Heights area across the railroad. We didn't really get, that's been very problematic, so I don't really have a timetable on that. And they are also, there is work being done that is going to be done, although they really didn't get into it too much, Route 6 in the village near the firehouse. So that, I believe, it won't be started until next year at the earliest. And I think that's it for me right now, but anyhow, things are moving forward. And where, do you know, Tony, about Prospect Hill, where that bridge is standing right now?
It's on target. I think it's
Okay.
the end of, beginning of 2020. It's
Okay.
a ways away. It's at least
Yeah.
a year away.
Okay,
But it's moving along nicely
okay,
after 10 years.
okay. And they also, for Southeast residents who go Drewville Road to Stoneleigh Avenue and out that way towards the hospital, that is another big project. That intersection is being looked at. It could actually end up being a roundabout, but that's really preliminary right now, so that's just something else on our radar. So that's it from me.
Okay?
And I thank Lynn for saying what she said about the traffic. Anyone who has gone anywhere near Carmel already knew. It's very difficult. They're shifting what they're working on every day, so it is difficult, but if you can't avoid it, have a lot of patience. And I'm going to say it again, everyone, please make certain that your addresses are outside of your house for the 9/11 reporting. It's very important. I experienced an emergency recently, and I can't tell you how important it is to be very up-to-date on that. And of course, everyone, happy Memorial Day. Probably looking at this after, but I hope you have a great weekend.
Come to the parade and the ceremony. It's
Oh,
really
yeah, the
nice.
ceremony is on Monday. Once again, I don't know if this is out by then, but it's Monday at 11 a.m. We start off, there's a parade that starts at the firehouse on, up from the Electrozone field and goes down to the Electrozone field. And there is a lovely ceremony that I've attended every year for many years. So it's a good thing. Hopefully, keeping our fingers crossed, it won't be too rainy, although who knows with these weather forecasts.
I attended a village meeting last night, and the village is pretty involved with any traffic improvements going through there, of course. The bridge that goes past the firehouse, they're going to be reconfiguring the road there so that it'll be Route 6 will go to a straight shot into Nooner Road. And they look to be going out for bids sometime in 2019. I think they hope to start the work in May or June of 2019 and have the road actually moved by November of 2019. That's what Falchetti Associates advised last night in the village board meeting. The old bridge, I think they're going to be keeping there until everything is moved over, but it's going to be a lot of traffic through the village at that time. But everyone in the village is pretty excited about that. And the rail trail, I talked to John Pellner, he's with the planning department at the county. And he said that bids had been opened and they were awarding the rail trail project to, I think, Servodome. And they're hoping to sign contracts by middle of summer and maybe have work starting before the end of summer. They have a 18-month completion schedule, so hopefully by the end of 2019, we'll have a rail trail going where it ended, I guess, at Putnam Avenue, going over the Metro-North tracks and connecting somehow to the rail trail near Kovackers. So that's the report from planning it at the county.
Well, thank you. Okay, just a quick announcement. We have a planning board position open. We'll be conducting interviews for that position on June 7th. So if you have an application and you'd like to submit a resume to the board, we'd appreciate it. You can go online, send it to Michelle Stancotti, the town clerk, and we hope to have interviews on June 7th. And there's also a position on the ethics board. One of our longtime members has moved, and we have a position on the ethics board. And it's an important board in the town, and we hope that someone out there may be interested and submit a resume on that as well. With that, I wish everyone a happy Memorial Day, and I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Thank you,
all for
everyone.
coming.